All right, so this is a ballistic shield that is now designed, or at least the model that I'm working with, to have an axle here, to be able to lower down and pull behind a vehicle, bring into a situation, lift up, and wheel into whatever the active shooter situation is. So by having multiple deflection surfaces this way and then this way, there is more potential to stop or redirect fire depending on if you know which direction it's coming from. I'm still working on some ideas for how to cover up the areas where these removable shields could theoretically be facilitated. So to be able to fully detach, to change the protection levels in certain areas is absolutely critical. Or at least I thought it was critical. A ladder up and then a flap over, so you'll have cover until you decide to reach over to potentially get to a second story. With the 8-foot version, I think this is a little big. I went as minimalistic as I could with the framework, but the weight and sheer size of something like this, if the terrain is in any way uneven, creates a roll hazard. So this is just what I came up with. I hope that you guys come up with a better version. Theoretically, if you had seats that swiveled, you could have people that were sitting back here on the trailer version. Before it gets picked up, they unload and then you stand it up and wheel it in. So you could have a 6-person team theoretically, because when this sits up, you'll see that there could be 2 seats there and then 4 seats there. Theoretically, you could wheel it up with the people in position in seats. I mean, I think it would be a bar. It would be something that folds, probably. So that's the concept. Having detachable shields in the front allow you to come out and go. This is for a slightly different tactical understanding. We'll work on the hinges being a little bit easier to release. So you really don't need much more than this. You're supposed to protect your side. It's a different shooting style that law enforcement hasn't been taught. I'm not sure I'm allowed to teach it. I don't know what the rules are. Yeah, it's functional. It's a little bit more artistic than it needs to be, but I was hoping as a prototype it would show to be functional and be cool, and then the final version will be as practical as it possibly can be. Ideally, being able to lay down almost flush if you took off the mounting brackets for the axle. Removable electric motor drives for a freewheeling differential. I think this can be simpler than it is. I just thought with the materials I had, once this is only 3/16 of an inch or a 1/4 inch. I think it's 1/4 inch. So the requirement is really 3/8, so you're still short what you need to be safe standing behind this if somebody were shooting at you. So we don't have anything right now to get somebody onto a stretcher and out of the line of fire. And this is my mom's permaculture farm. She passed away from brain cancer, and I promised her I'd make her a permaculture garden with the permaculture certification she had me get. Paid for me to get. I didn't want to take it. Farming is for